Hi, I'm Danielle. Just how much do we think about global warming and what the effects it has on the planet? There is little uncertainty that the Earth is warming. Whether the cause is human activity or natural variability, over the course of the century, according to an ongoing temperature analysis conducted by scientists at NASA's Goodall Institute for Space Studies, the planet's temperature has increased by about 0.8 degrees Celsius or 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit since 1880. Since 1975, two-thirds of the warming has occurred roughly at a rate of 0.15 to 0.20 degrees Celsius per decade. In any case, why would it be a good idea for us to think about one level of warming? All things considered, the temperature varies by numerous degrees consistently. The worldwide temperature is the average record over the whole surface of the planet. The temperatures we encounter locally and in brief periods can change essentially because of unsurprising recurrent occasions like night and day, summer and winter, and difficult to foresee winds and precipitation patterns. However, the worldwide temperature essentially relies upon the amount of energy the planet gets from the sun and the amount it emanates again into space, amounts that change practically nothing. The amount of energy emanated by the Earth depends on the composition of the climate, especially the amount of heat catching greenhouse gases. 1 degree worldwide change is huge in light of the fact that it takes an incomprehensible measure of heat to warm every one of the seas, environment, and land by that much. Previously, a 1 degree drop was all it took to dive the Earth into the Little Ice Age. A 5 degree drop was enough to cover a huge piece of North America under a towering mass of ice 20,000 years ago. According to the United States Environmental Protection Agency, the worldwide temperature will rise between 0.5 to 8 degrees Fahrenheit by the century's end, enough to cause the polar caps to have melted. On the off chance that the ice caps dissolve, a dominant part of our shorelines will be submerged. For the U.S., this means that we will see more frequent and intense heat waves with more days of above 90-degree temperatures. So now we know why a portion of the reasons are for the unnatural weather change. By what means would we be able to, as people, do our part to spare the planet? The answer is less complex than you might suspect. You don't need to go miles far from home to protest or spend masses of cash. In the event that you attempt to take after the couple of straightforward steps that I shall now give you, you will have begun to help every one of us. First thing you can do is plant a tree. This could be less demanding than it sounds. Join or assist a neighborhood natural life foundation and request that to plant a tree. Trees, when completely developed, will keep the planet cooler. On the same point, you could protest against the devastation of the rainforest. We require the trees to cool our planet, but then we we hack them down to make streets and homes. Something as basic as walking as opposed to taking a vehicle will decrease pollution. And in addition to decreasing pollution, you are giving yourself additional exercise, something essential to our bodies. According to the U.S. Energy Institute Administration, about 20 pounds of carbon dioxide are produced by burning a gallon of gas, and about 22 pounds of CO2 are produced by burning a gallon of diesel. So whenever you get into your vehicle or your motorcycle, think, do I need to make this trip by vehicle, or would I be able to walk? When you are at home, and you're getting somewhat cool, instead of turning up the heat, put on a jumper or a light jacket instead. The additional warmth delivered by our homes likewise influences the planet. So take a stab at wearing an additional layer in winter. Whenever possible, purchase your fruits and vegetables from neighboring suppliers. What's more, attempt to maintain a strategic distance from imported merchandise. The more outside merchandise that we import, the more pollution from planes and planets it would make. Another way to reduce global warming is using solar energy. After all, it's free. All you have to do is buy the equipment. You can generate electricity and get hot water and heating from the sun. Lastly, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Just purchase what you require. Though you may want to, don't stock the cabinet with things you may or may not use. Reuse whenever you can, and recycle what you can't reuse. It's truly as basic as that. And finally, according to the U.S. Department of Energy, taking a whole house approach to saving energy ensures that dollars you invest to save energy are spent wisely. Meaning, having energy efficient equipment such as a furnace will do you no good if the ducts, walls, attic, windows, and doors are leaky or poorly insulated, because it will burn more fuel than is needed. Also, remember, if you are not using something, turn it off. In the event that everyone adhered to these guidelines, we would be doing an extraordinary thing by protecting the earth. We only have one place to live, so please mull over what I've just said and attempt to do your part. All things considered, it would be those who come after us that will feel the impact of what we do today. Thank you.